Hello everybody and welcome to some more Redstone videos with me, Powasaurus.Rex. I know I had a storage system video that was quite popular, as I believe it should have been, and a bunch of people believed it should have been. And people have been asking me to come up with something new, and most times, like, my ideas come from issues that I face as I play Minecraft. And one of those issues was I'm trying to build a melon and pumpkin farm, but I want the melons to go one way and the pumpkins to go another way. So I had to come up with a item sorter with a minecart unloader built in. So double piston extender with a redstone block. This was my first working prototype here. And yeah, of course it can handle as many or as few, except for a shulker box. Well, I mean, it can, let's throw, right? So it'll have melons and pumpkins in there. And so this hopper won't pull out the pumpkin, but it'll pull out all the melons. So that's the item sorter part of it. And yeah, let's just get rid of all that stuff there. Put that guy back. And yeah, so this is my first working prototype. We go over here to bet you if we just put that there, it'll pick up some. This one, which shaves off this top block here, these rails are not present on this one, so uses a little more iron, a little more observers, I think. Yeah, no, actually the exact same number of observers. Less rails, added hopper. That guy can pick it up. But again, double piston. I was trying to figure out a way to do it with torches and turning off torches. But the challenge that I wanted to complete with this is I wanted to make it one wide tileable. And so here, no hoppers, more observers, but shaving off this last block as well. Smaller, and I think this is probably the most efficient way that we will have this done. And I guess no, so these two aren't. The nice thing about this one is, and this is the way that I'm going to build it in Hazecraft here, is we can actually have it on a 90-degree angle. So we come up here and we don't mess with things too much, so we just got to pull out, ouch, just got to pull out that one there. Where did our redstone block go? There. Alright. And now need to get those guys in there. There. So it can be at a 90-degree angle because it just pulls a sticky piston out to the side. And we don't have to worry about these guys. So, you know, now that I think about it, maybe these guys could come out to the side. Anyways, this one is smaller, which we like better, and that's how we just change it between those two. So, this guy, item sorter, we can come in here and it'll pull out some of each thing. I don't know, however we want to fix that up, but it will not drop off the redstone blocks. It'll only drop off the cyan concrete powder because that's what we have our filter set up to be. But yeah, Simple little setup. Get rid of all that. So yeah, one wide tileable. Obviously with our rails here, we're going to alternate between a powered rail and an activator rail, because those are the two rails that can be activated by redstone. And, I mean, super simple to build as well. You guys can probably see most of it from me just standing to the side here. But I'll go over a couple things, like the standard item filter has a couple hoppers. This hopper here should be going sideways. This hopper obviously needs to go sideways because it can't go straight down into the torch. 2 pieces of redstone because we need 3 delay. We could do... Actually, let's try that. Let's try doing it with 3 as the magic number. So this, instead of having 18 in the first slot, we'll have to put 41. But that should not be an issue. We go here. This guy can stay here. This guy will just come back here and up. So, a little more redstone dust, but I guess you could argue there's less rails involved. Oops. Alright, and now this is where we'll have our track coming out here. Important things. This repeater should be on 2 ticks. That way it just gives the items a little more staying time in there and allows them to build up a little more. Otherwise, we'll have a bunch of flickering here. And here we need just a regular rail to separate these two. That way, when we power this, it doesn't automatically power that. That's separate. And we should see... Oops, did I put them in? I put them in the wrong hopper. Alright. Those guys in there. And like so. So, if we just grab ourselves a minecart, and what did we put in the front? Iron blocks. Throw a handful of those down, and that'll work. Also, this will work if we have... take those. This was the tricky one to figure out, is how to make it work if there's just one item. But... it still will, it's just a little faster. So yeah, there we go. So we can either have the bigger item filter, and it still fits within the same footprint here. This, what is it, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 high, 4 by 8 space. Or I guess 5 if you count this guy, 6 if you count the first row hoppers. And that redstone block actually. So 6 by 8 area. And yeah, so there's 2 different things. This is built the same, just 3 observers. We're using a track here to introduce no delay between this observer. So there's still only 3 observers worth of delay before this piston is fired off. And yeah, 3 observers before this piston. That gives this guy enough time to retract so that this one can pull it back. And yeah, so either 41 or 18. But anyways, thanks you guys for watching. I hope you found this tutorial interesting. I guess just thinking about this one, in order for this guy to rotate 90 degrees, we have to come off of this guy here, which means we're gonna have to build it the same as this one. We'll have to go here with a track and up just the same as this guy, because we need it to line up with this piston. and we just have one block there. Alternatively, you could bring this redstone line out here if you really wanted to save on this rail. But you're gonna have to use one anyways, so it is up to you. Yeah, fix that. Yeah. So, thanks you guys for watching. Hope you guys learned something. Hope you guys find it interesting. And I will see you guys in the next video.